and welcome to this midday market mood check with me, Nandita Khemka, and my colleague Yatin Mota. Well, Yatin, it's an extremely volatile session on the Wall Street today, given the fact that it's monthly FNO expiry.
Correct.
May series expires today, and the Nifty is right now managing to hold around that 18,250 mark or thereabouts. But at one point of time, it was looking like the Nifty will slip below that level as well. But if you look at the mid cap end of the markets, that's once again showing strength, and the mid cap index was in the green when I checked last. Once again, it's the metals pack that is weighing a little heavy on the index. Metals index is down somewhere around 1.5% or thereabouts. Barring the FMCG and realty pack, in fact, all the other sectors were in the red. But if you look at the Nifty gainers, you have the likes of Bharti Airtel, Bajaj Auto, I think hit a fresh high today. Divi's Lab is, has bounced back after 2 days of losses. ITC and Power Grid. ITC meanwhile has hit a 52-week high around 440 levels or thereabouts. If you look at the Nifty losers, Hindalco, because of EBITDA estimate cuts by brokerages, this stock is down. Tata Motors is down, of course, because of that UBS downgrade that has come in. M&M, HDFC and IndusInd Bank are some of the other losers. Let's talk about Tata Motors a little bit in details. UBS has downgraded the counter to sell. It has upped the target from 320 rupees to 450 rupees a share. It believes that the run up that the stock has seen till year to date is not sustainable, and it's actually a good opportunity to sell the stock. And it also believes that JLR margins will actually contract going forward as against the company's guidance of good growth in margins. So that is something that is weighing in on the stock today. Hindalco, there's analysts say that there's a lot of uncertainty around Novelis earnings, because of which the margins may come under pressure for the next couple of quarters. And the company has also said, I think, that the margins will recover from the fourth quarter onwards. So because of the analyst view, the stock is down, even though earnings were a little mixed. Adani Group of shares once again under pressure. In fact, Adani Enterprises has been moved back to a short-term surveillance framework, given the fact that the stock has seen quite a fair bit of run-up since Friday. So these are some of the large caps, making news today. On the mid-cap front, a lot of stocks in news, Nykaa, LIC. Yatin, take us through them.
So the mid-cap end of the market, as you were mentioning, is in the green, holding stock-specific action seen. Today, NCC, which is Nagarjuna Construction, that stock is up 9%. Obviously, the management, through analysts has allayed the concerns regards to the Karnataka projects. There were some news reports which said that the Karnataka government, which has been newly formed, has ordered stop work notices. And there was some, speculation on that stock, but we have seen some fierce bounce back coming in there. Piramal Pharma, PPL Pharma, that stock is up 7% after strong quarterly earnings improvement on a sequential basis. This time they have posted a profit versus loss, which was there for the last 3 consecutive quarters. So good turnaround quarter by PPL Pharma. Chalet Hotels and JB Chemicals are the other stocks which are gaining in trade. What's not doing well is the likes of Ashok Leyland. Stock is down 4% after quarterly numbers. GPPL and Trident are the other stocks which are down 3 to 5% in trade. What's doing well apart from these stocks is Salzer Electronics. The conference call has been going on for quite some time, meaning a few minutes back only, and the management is guided for margin expansion post which the stock is up 10-12%. Schneider Electric today also the stock is gaining by 6-7% after good quarterly earnings which were reported 2 days back. So the momentum really is continuing stock specifically. And if you look at the small cap end of the market, there also we have Welspun India, which is doing 4% good in trade. KPIT Technologies and NCL India are the other stocks which are doing well. In fact, KPIT Nandita has hit a new record high, despite the fact that one day the stock fell 15-17% after the JP Morgan initiating coverage which had recommended a sell. So the stock has recovered very, very sharply after this particular event. And if you look at stocks like Anupam Rasayan, Medanta, IDFC, all of them are hitting fresh 52-week highs.
Right. So those were some of the stocks making moves rather in response to the earnings they have posted in the quarter gone by. What other things that the markets will be looking out for, of course, is the debt stalemate, the debt ceiling stalemate that's ongoing in the US. Every day there are talks between the Republicans and, of course, the President Joe Biden. But then there is nothing, no concrete, ceiling or whatever. No concrete decision is emerging on increasing the debt ceiling. So that's something that, of course, the markets will be watching out for, given the fact that the June 1 deadline is approaching fast. So we'll be watching out for what comes out of these talks that are ongoing on a regular basis. Aside of that, FOMC minutes have indicated that members are fairly divided on the future rate hike trajectory. And most of them believe that the rate hike cycle has come to an end, but there are some who believe that interest rates should head north of 6% even to tame a high inflation. But then we'll have to see what the Fed chooses to do in the June policy. But aside of that, I think we've covered most of the stocks that are making headlines in today's session. But we'll have to see how the expiry actually turns out in the second half of the session. But with that, it's a wrap on this midday market mood check from me and Yatin. Tune in at 3:30 p.m. and catch all the action post-market close with me and Yatin. So thanks a lot for watching. Stay tuned to Money Control for all your other news and updates.